It was miserable. This is probably the best way to put it. Every day, I have one goal in mind, is how to get that next fix. How to not be sick is really the goal. It wasn't even to get high anymore. It stopped becoming fun long before I got clean. When you wake up searching for dope and you fall asleep dreaming about how you're gonna get it and feel better in the morning. And most times it was praying that it would be my last one, in the sense that like I would just fall out and not wake up. I mean, that's how miserable it was for me. My name is Matthew Martin. I'm a case manager with Santa Fe Fire Department. We work with local law enforcement as a diversion program. So somebody who gets picked up for anything in relation to their substance abuse, they can be referred to us for services as opposed to going to jail. Are you going to be good today? Yeah. All right. We'll see.
Okay, say bye to Daddy.
Ciao, Ollie. I love you guys.
Good job.
It wasn't a bad childhood. We were supported and provided everything we needed. They got divorced before I was 1. My relationship with my biological mother, I really haven't talked to her in probably over 20 years or so. My family especially thinks that that contributed to a lot of my using, not understanding what happened and why. Preteen, early teens, like I said, it was more or less to fit in. It was the smoking pot and just kind of hanging out with people, and then it escalated into drinking and cocaine. And I actually had my first hospitalization in like my early teens, and that was my first experience with residential treatment. I was barely going to graduate high school, and I decided to join the Navy. I thought that like removing myself from the environment was the answer. I kind of did my thing, but when we would pull into a port, man, it was game on. I mean, I was drinking till blackout every night. Ended up getting in trouble for smoking pot in Japan. I ended up getting court-martialed, and I ended up getting discharged from the Navy.
Our goal is to protect people's lives. A natural question that should follow from that is, what is risking people's lives the most? What are people at, what's really killing people and hurting people in the community?
Just be careful where you step.
The fire department runs around 15,000, 16,000 calls every year, 911 calls. About 90% of the calls that the fire department responds to are for emergency medical services. Out of that 90%, they're medical calls. When you start looking into it, what we're responding to are mismanaged medical conditions, individuals with substance use issues, and individuals with mental health issues, and these categories sort of overlap.
Do you want this blanket?
Yeah.
You look cold as shit. Do you want some snacks? Be safe. Stay warm, brother. You drive down Cerritos and you see homeless people panhandling everywhere. You know, people just drive by and there's another one. It's like a light pole. I'm just driving by and there's another fixture in Santa Fe. They're just struggling. If you just sit down and listen to some of these people's stories, it breaks your heart and blows your mind, makes me want to help. I think I was home for like a month or 2. Like I ended up getting kicked out of my parents' house. So now I'm like searching the streets for stuff, and that kind of led to the heroin addiction. I was homeless quite a few times. My family really wanted nothing to do with me because my brother and sister had kids and they didn't want me around the little ones. I wanted to stop, but I just didn't know how, and it didn't make sense to me. Like I couldn't imagine a life without using. How do people enjoy life without being drunk or high? It just didn't make sense to me. So I called my sister and I was like, can you help me get back into treatment?
are you, sir?
I am so great, Larry. How are you?
It's the best day ever, Matt. So how's the new gig?
I love it, brother.
Right on. Good for you. You deserve it.
Thanks.
So I know you're affiliated with, right?
That is correct.
Are you like his caseworker or something? Or
Yes, sir, I am.
so we're discharging. So I figured I
Ooh.
need to let. Yeah. Is there a possibility of St. Elizabeth's or
That's
the
exactly
emergency?
who I'm calling right after I hang up with you.
Okay, cool.
If I'm doing criminal activity, like, sure, I get it. I need to be held responsible. But if I'm getting arrested and slapped with felonies because I'm just struggling, like, I need help. I don't need to be arrested.
Sure, it goes through St. Elizabeth.
It kind of disqualifies them from all these assistance programs. If they want to go back to school, like, it makes it hard to get any kind of loan. Finding a house, finding a job, like, all those things become more difficult. We're hindering their ability to do any better.
Matthew's one of our case managers. We have some other case managers, and the goal is to really connect with that person, build a relationship, understand where they are, understand what their goals are. It's a realization that we can't arrest our way out of a lot of these issues, that substance use issues are better dealt with through the public health realm than through the criminal justice realm. Instead of arresting them, they can refer them into case management.
I am these people, right? They are me. And if I wasn't given a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh chance to better myself and become a different person and have people support and guide me to become a productive member of society, I wouldn't be here talking to you. People didn't give up on me. And because of that, I'm here today and I'm able to help other people. Sounds good. I hope that, you know, me sharing my experience and not pushing them to follow my path, but maybe just they hear something one day and they're like, if he can do it, maybe, just maybe, I'll give it a try. February 18th, 2015, and I've been clean since.